Hello, my name's Richard Newman. I am the founder of UK Body Talk and author of You Were Born to Speak. And on today's video, we're going to talk briefly about storytelling, the science of business storytelling. And this is an area that I found over the last 2 decades of teaching this subject. So many people have assumptions and misconceptions about what good business storytelling is. Most people are heading in the wrong direction. And so I'm going to dispel some of those myths and point you in the right direction. So the first thing to talk about is, what is a story? What makes it compelling? When most people talk about business storytelling, they are either talking about giving people a list of information, which is not a story, it's simply a linear list. That's not going to hold people's attention. It's not going to keep them compelled to listen from start to finish. Secondly, some people think that this is about telling anecdotes from their personal life and just sharing those in the middle of a presentation or a team meeting in a way that might invigorate people's interest. But unless you understand how to do the arc of a story in a way that's going to be meaningful for the people that are listening and relevant, then you're going to be losing people as well. So first thing that you need to do with storytelling is to realize that all stories, to be really engaging for us, first of all, need to involve people. We need characters in our stories. So if you're dealing with meetings that have data, where you have lots of numbers and charts and maybe bullet points you're sharing with people, that's fine. But make sure that you can relate it back to people. How will these numbers affect one person? How is that going to affect their day-to-day life and their journey, their story in some way? So we understand them on a human level. Secondly, we don't just want stories that are in one direction, that are flat. So would you go and watch a story where life is good, life is good, life is good, the end? No, it's not interesting. Equally, we don't like listening to people where they say life is bad, life is bad, life is bad, the end either. That's just moaning and whinging. So a story needs to have that sense of a journey where you're involving some kind of challenge. So you've got people and there's a challenge that they might be facing and a journey that they go on to overcome that challenge in a way that is relevant and meaningful to your meetings and to presentations or ideas that you're sharing on emails and documents. So involving people, involving challenges, and a journey that you go on to overcome them. That's what's really going to hook in the people listening to you. Now, finally, let's just speak briefly about your role. Most people think when they go into a meeting that they should be there as the all-knowing hero that is going to tell people exactly what all the answers are going to be. Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever been in a situation where you feel under pressure from people asking you difficult questions and feeling the need to know all of the answers? If that's the case, that's because you're presenting yourself as the hero. The hero needs all the answers. But guess what? That's not your job. You're not the hero of the story. Your audience is the hero. Your job is to be the mentor, to help them overcome the challenges that they have and achieve a better future. And if you go in with that mindset, you're much more likely to be helpful towards them and to get a better outcome. So I wish you all the best with that, and I will see you on the next video.